Okay, looks like we're going to be live on YouTube. Wants to load. There we go. So yeah, hopefully this mic is working. It's a new one. Okay, looks like we're going to be live. Yep, it is. Let me just get this link out to some chats and then we'll be started. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button too. So we're probably going to be seeing a triple header today, if I feel like doing that, so I could just get everything out of the way. Alright, it's been a little bit since we've done this. I do apologize, but fucking COVID got to me, so if you hear coughing, that's why. I should be over it though. I am feeling amazing, but I've just been coughing recently. That's really it. But anyways, we got the New England Patriots in our 6th seed against the Baltimore Ravens in our 3rd seed. The Ravens out here stealing the AFC North from the Browns' clutches. It was a very tightly contested AFC North throughout the top 3 teams. The Steelers were automatically out of it by probably like week 6. But the Ravens, Browns, and Bengals all separated by at least 2 games, where the Browns finished 11-6. Ravens went 12-5, and the Bengals went 10-7. Bengals seemed good throughout the first half of the season, and they just kind of faltered throughout the second half. They did try to rebound on what they had, but it was already too late. The Ravens will be led by quarterback DJ McMurray, and the Patriots will be led by Matthew Stafford, who has not played a game since the 2017 custom season. His last game was the 2017 NFC Conference round between the Lions and the football team, where the football team won 42-35, and he has not played a game since when they drafted Christian Ogle. This will be his first playoff game since then, so we'll see how Stafford does, and hopefully for the New England Patriots, he does good. Winner of this game will take on the Cleveland Browns, who won 24-21 against the New York Jets. Jets almost had the comeback, but Aaron Rodgers threw an interception late in the game that costed them the game. It has been snowing recently. I guess we'll just do snow again. And we will advance to the AFC Wild Card game here in Baltimore. Last time we saw the Ravens, it was against the Lions, and the Ravens seemingly had that win in the bag. Unfortunately, though, they choked in the final half. They did score a touchdown and make it, I believe it was like 20-13, but then they ended up being too early of a score, and because of that, the Lions were able to drive down the field, get the touchdown to Mike Evans to tie the game, but then I think they won the overtime. I think the Ravens won the overtime toss, and yeah. So Kelly Sr.'s overtime dominance still continues. However, due to him having COVID, he will be out in the divisional game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and their backup quarterback will be setting out for that game. If they do win, he'll be back in the NFC Championship game, but I don't know. The England Patriots against the Baltimore Ravens now. These two teams familiar with each other really familiar with each other in the playoffs, especially in the custom season more recently. We'll take a look at their playoff history here. They did not face in 2017. In 2018, I want to say they did face. No, they didn't. Really, in 2019, that's when these two teams started facing off. In the first matchup in 2019, Joe Flacco led the Ravens to a 24-7 divisional round win against the Tom Brady New England Patriots. And then in 2020, last season, in the conference championship, Lamar Jackson was able to lead the Baltimore Ravens to a 15-10 win in a snowy Foxborough against Tom Brady's New England Patriots, who were undefeated at the time. And if the Patriots did win, that would have led the first undefeated team matchup in the Super Bowl, where both teams are undefeated. That's yet to happen. And then this season is their third matchup in a row facing in the playoffs. First time in the wild card round, though. So they have faced in every playoff matchup they can. As I can't even know the kicker for the England Patriots. I completely forgot. DJ McMurry now comes out to play. He had a very rough start. He had a rough start to the beginning of the season, but was able to rebound the Ravens to a 12-5 record. Knowing that this kid from I think it was South Carolina. I kind of already forgot. Knowing that DJ McMurray, at the beginning of the season, if he started out for this team, he ended up doing. They said this team would go 9-8, go into the wild card round, and lose in the wild card round. Well, they're in the wild card round, but they did prove them wrong. They ended up winning many more games. As McMurray's going to run the read option, he's going to play that one perfectly, and he's going to tackle down at the 41. He played that read option perfectly, and that's going to be a pretty good gain for DJ McMurray, as it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The Baltimore already looking strong here. Yeah, we go ahead and we see DJ McMurray. I think it was like a triple read option there. He decided to keep it for himself, and it did work off. It did work pretty good for him. Next two games are the final two wildcard games. We have the second-seeded Eagles, the miracle team, against a pretty dominant force, the second-seeded Panthers, I think. Right? Second-seeded Panthers? Yes. So after the 2-yard gain of J.K. Dobbins, it's now going to be 2nd and 8 for the Baltimore Ravens. As it's going to be another read option, the DJ McMurray, but he's going to get up. He's not going to find much success for his last one. Only going to be a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Baltimore Ravens. And the New England Patriots right now, their defense looking pretty strong here. So far in the first comings of this game, see if they can stop him on 3rd down and 4. McMurray's been pretty good in these situations. Sorry. McMurray's been pretty good in these situations. He's going to drop back to pass, all kinds of time in the pocket. He's going to throw this one wide open to his receiver, J.K. Dobbins. That's going to be 1st down. That's the first completed pass of the game. On the first attempt from McMurray. See number 11, Gavin Matt. Number 12, Matthew Stafford. Kind of a surprise that you don't see the Patriots retire that number 12 after trading Tom Brady, but you know, gave the number to Matthew Stafford, and I mean, for his first season back as a starter, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, 10-7. He did start. The season did start off a little bit rough for him, but he was able to find his feet, get some momentum at the end of the season, have the Bills lose a couple of games, and you know, it ended up working out for them. They ended up sneaking in at that 6th seed instead of the Bills. Yeah. Now, really, the miracle team of the AFC is the San Diego Chargers. They are the ones that started off the worst. They started off 0-5, and they ended up finding a way to win almost all of their games, but 2. They won all their games but 2 after that 0-5 start, and after the former NC State quarterback Cody Lupton was able to find his rhythm with his receivers. He was able to gain pretty good. He was able to get pretty good momentum, and now they're on the face the highest seed in the AFC, the Tennessee Titans. McMurray back the pass. McMurray's going to throw this one over the middle. That's caught the Mark Andrews. It's going to be a first down to the 25. Second complete pass of the day for DJ McMurray. Phillips got his second tackle of the game there. See John Harbaugh pretty happy how his team's playing. Now, the New England Patriots, though, being 0-2 against Baltimore in the playoffs, you know that New England is definitely underdogs. Even with Tom Brady, after that 24-7 loss they took last season, not last season, they took 2 seasons ago. Coming in the last season, New England was, even with 17-0, they did seem like they were underdogs. I mean, in 2020, these two teams did not play, and Baltimore has had a stranglehold on New England for 2 seasons. Can Stafford lead the New England Patriots to a win? 2nd and 10 here after the incomplete pass. They hand off to J.K. Dobbins, and Dobbins is going to get pretty good yardage. Should be 5 yards in the play, and now it's going to be 3rd and 5. Baltimore Ravens driving nicely down the field here as we hit under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And this game's going by pretty quickly so far. 3rd and 5 on the 20-yard line, just in the red zone. McMurray the pass, and he's going to throw this one down the sideline. That's going to be caught by Mark Andrews for the first down. This time now stops because he was out of bounds. That was a pretty good sideline catch by Mark Andrews, and now to be down at the 12-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for Baltimore. 4:30 remaining in the first quarter right now. They hand it off to Dobbins, and Dobbins going to find a hole, and he's going to almost get in the end zone. I thought he was, but he gained 11 yards there. That was actually Le'Veon Bell on the rush, not J.K. Dobbins. Le'Veon Bell is going to get 11 yards there, and that's going to be 1st and goal for the Baltimore Ravens. See, Le'Veon, he thought he had the touchdown there. He maybe went a little bit more outside. I think he would have had it, but now New England trying to get a goal line stand in I formation. They hand it off to the fullback, and that's going to be a touchdown for Baltimore. Baltimore will score first here, as they have now watched the icy bands feel the special. It's probably going to help them in the conditions. It's actually 4 minutes to go here after the fullback dive, and that did end up working. I think it was a fullback dive, I'm not too sure. That was number 28 getting in the end zone for the touchdown. And now Justin Tucker, the best kicker in the NFL right now, to make the extra point. His kick is good. It's now 7-0 Baltimore. Matthew Stafford will look to try and drive his team down the field. So there's a pretty big matchup for this New England team. Try to prove that they are still there, even though coming up a game short to the New York Jets. Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers. Stafford's always been behind Rodgers, and it even shows in the AFC East, where Rodgers took a horrible Jets team 11-6, then just barely lost to the Browns 24-21. You know, it was a pretty good game. If Rodgers didn't try and get everything in just one play, I mean, he probably would have had a touchdown there on that drive, or at least a field goal. Send that shit in overtime. He's going to get tackled down at the 25-yard line. And now it's going to be 1st and 10. Matthew Stafford will come out onto the field. And let's see what he can do here. Let's see what he can do in this AFC Wild Card game. It's the first playoff game since the 2017 Conference Championship, where he came up short, only losing by a touchdown, 42 to 35. It's gonna be, in my opinion, Stafford just plays good. It could be a close game. He could eventually lead this team past Baltimore. Surprisingly, to go face on Cleveland. However, it's gonna be very tough. Stafford back to the pass. Stafford all kinds of time. He's just going to leave this one out of bounds though. Now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Take a look at the trend, see if he passed 3 playoff games. The Ravens, statistically, could be the ones to end the streak for the highest seed. The highest seed in the past 3 playoff games have lost. Those were the Cardinals against the Buccaneers, the football team against the Lions, and the Jets against oh shit, there's a fumble. Gavin Matt's gonna fumble the ball and Calais Campbell to pick it up. Now it's gonna be, I don't know, that could have been caused by the ground easily. Yeah, definitely caused by the ground there, so that's gonna get overturned. That's gonna be a look at the booth. Gonna get overturned. So it'll be 3rd down and 5, unless they don't review it. But like we said, though, yes, they will review it, so that's going to be overturned. But like we said, though, Jets, they lost to the Browns. Jets were the highest seed. They are 4th. Browns are the 5th seed. And then the 3rd seeded football team lost to the 6th seeded Lions. And then the 4th seeded Cardinals lost to the 5th seeded Buccaneers. So if the Patriots win this game, they would become the 4th lowest seeded team in a row to beat the highest seeded team this season. However, they need to win this game. And now being 3rd and 4, and Baltimore being easily better than New England, it's going to be pretty tough. Baltimore is going to absolutely need to play their hearts out in this game if they want to have a chance to win. Yeah, that's completely true. And also, you know, that means that the teams that have played at home, that's going to be caught for a 1st down. Stafford's pass is completed for a 1st down. That was caught by Myers. But, yeah, the home team has yet to prevail. The home team has yet to prevail against the road team here in the NFC and the wild card matchups. Let's see what happens. So far, even though with that statistic, and even though with the trend that's going around, the Patriots are still underdogs. So the Patriots are going to have to play everything nearly perfectly. They're down 7-0 though. Then they rebound. That's going to be a quick pass, quick check down route to number 81 for the, I think, 3-yard play. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Caught by Smith for 3 yards, and that's what happens. Obviously, this New England drive taking a lot of time. There's only 2:44 remaining left in the 1st quarter. Baltimore was all full momentum already. They handed off to Gavin Matt, and he's going to get tackled at the 47. It's going to be only a 2-yard gain for Gavin Matt. Williams made the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Baltimore Ravens. For the New England Patriots. Third and 5, Stafford under center. Gavin Matt in the backfield. Stafford pass. Pocket collapsing. That's going to be caught. Will it be the 1st down? Yes, it is. Pass was caught to number 81, Smith again. And it's going to be 1st and 10. The time rolling down. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. First and 10 right now for Baltimore. For New England. They hand it off to Gavin Matt. And Gavin Matt's going to get down to the 44-yard line. With 1:35 remaining. And Isaiah Fort making the tackle. It's 2nd and 8 for the New England Patriots. So New England definitely trying to see what they can do here in Baltimore territory. 2nd and 8. They can hand this one off to Matt again. He's going to find a big hole, and he'll be tackled at the 39. And 3rd and 2 for the New England Patriots. Bynes with the tackle there. Or that Burns? I'm not too sure. Let's see what happens here. Third and 2 for the New England Patriots. Less than a minute to go. Stafford the pass. Stafford over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Dropped by number 15 Hogan. And now it's going to be down to the 39-yard line. 4th and 2 for the New England Patriots. They punt the ball. They kick the field goal. It's pretty snowy, so it's going to be pretty hard. And Hogan had that ball there too. Number 15 had that ball in his hands, and once he just dropped it on contact. So obviously, not what they want. They are gonna go for the 4th down conversion though. Can they get it? Hand it off to Matt, and Matt's gonna get stopped, and it's gonna be Baltimore ball. They try to go risky there. They try running up the middle. It doesn't work. Alex Anzalone with the tackle, and he had a hole right to the right side, and he just didn't go for it. Look at that major hole out to the right side. Had a big game if he goes to it, and he doesn't. Tries to go up the middle, tries to go up the gut, doesn't work. And the Baltimore Ravens are shot to make this a 2-possession game now. 45 seconds left remaining in the first quarter. So DJ McMurray now gonna try to make this a 14-0 game, maybe a 10-0 game if he can. McMurray back to pass. McMurray over the middle. That's gonna be incomplete. Batted out of the hands of number 12. It's 31 who made swat the ball out of the hands of that receiver, and it's gonna be 2nd and 10. Jones that did that. It's not going to be 2nd and 10 for Baltimore. And that's going to be caught for a 6-yard gain. It's caught by Marquise Brown. It's going to be now 3rd and 4 with 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So obviously they're going to be able to get one more playoff before, unless it's an incomplete pass. So it happens. We're in a pass. All kinds of time. It's going to be caught past the 1st down marker. And that will end the first quarter. So it's the 1st and 10 Baltimore. Right now, this Baltimore team looking on fire. They just won the AFC North and looking to go into the divisional round to go up against Cleveland for a rematch of what was last season's NFC divisional round. We'll have to see. Baltimore will now lead it 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. I don't know why I took a big pause there. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Baltimore's ball at the New England 49 of 7-0 after the completed pass to Robert Bateman. And now Baltimore have a chance to make it a 14-0 game. And this one off. No, it's going to be a keeper. DJ McMurray going again. And that's going to be down to 42. So it's going to be a 7-yard game. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Jones with the tackle, and it's not going to be 2nd and 3. Right now, this Baltimore team is cruising against New England right now. Baltimore definitely the better team against New England. New England right now showing that they're really stopped in their tracks. It's going to be another hit. It's going to be another keeper to DJ McMurray. And he's going to be down for a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1. So New England go for it and fail on the 4th down attempt on 4th and 2. Baltimore is in that same situation. I think they'd go for it too. They're on the same field position. It'll be 3rd and 1. Has to get to the 39 for 1st down. McMurray with pressure, and that's going to be over towards the sideline. Caught wide open to his receiver, Robert Bateman. His 2nd reception of the game. It's going to be 1st and 10. 7 minutes remaining in the half. Baltimore looking real good right now. Hand this one off to, looks like Le'Veon Bell. Nope, J.K. Dobbins. And that one off to Dobbins to be 2nd and 9. Dante Hightower gets the tackle there after the 1-yard gain. And right now, this clock is ticking. Baltimore with full momentum. 2nd and 9 to hand this one off to Dobbins. And he's going to get tackled at the 35. And now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Jones with the tackle there. What can Baltimore do? Can Baltimore get this 1st down? They've been basically perfect on 3rd down so far. 3rd and 8. McMurray back to pass. McMurray's going to scramble out of the pocket, and he'll throw this one away. This time he gets pressure. This time New England sends pressure, and they almost get to the quarterback. Now going to be 4th and 8, and Baltimore would be forced to kick a field goal if they do go for it. Like they send Justin Tucker out. Yep. And we'll go kick Justin Tucker out for the field goal here. Kick is up, and it is sailing to the uprights. It is good. The best kicker, showing why he's the best kicker, even in snowy conditions. Even in snowy conditions, showing why he is the best kicker. Puts Baltimore up by 2 possessions. It's now 10-0. Remember, though, he might be the best kicker. But Graham Gano did set the longest field goal. I think it was 69 yards. A windy Carolina. However, Justin Tucker could probably kick that at 70 yards or higher if that was the case. It is now 10-0. Baltimore is like to send this one off to New England. Number 80 is just going to kneel this one down in his own end zone. And it's now going to be 1st and 10 for Matthew Stafford. It looks like that was Olsenwich, I want to say. That'll be 1st and 10. Going to be 1st and 10 for Matthew Stafford. He's got 5 wideouts, it seems like. Stafford to pass. Stafford with pressure. He's going to heave this one down the field. One-on-one coverage. No way, he just lost him. He did. That was number 15. What a catch. Oh, my goodness. That was 16, actually. What a catch. He one-handed him. What a one-hand grab down the sideline. Almost getting in the end zone there. Look at this catch. Look at this. Oh, I thought that was one-handed, but no, he went up and he grabbed that shit. I can't believe it. I can't believe that catch. That puts New England in a very good spot here on offense. Down at the 12-yard line in just one play. Stafford is going to overthrow his receiver a little bit. Tries to get up. He's a little bit too eager after the deep bomb catch. Now to the 2nd and 10, but what a catch by number 16. I can't believe, I'm surprised he made that catch. I thought that was an easy interception. Seemed like he overthrew him a bit, but his receiver was just able to get up. That's all I got to say on that one. It's not going to be 2nd and 10. They go audible. This is the first time I've seen them go audible here. They got shotgun formation now. Stafford with ball. That's going to be a screen pass to his receiver, it seemed like, or a check down. Smith. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. For New England, down at the 8-yard line. You definitely don't want to have this play. You definitely don't want this to go into jeopardy here. 3rd and 6. 8 yards to the end zone. 6 yards to the first down. Stafford takes a big drop back, getting pressure. He's going to get sacked at the 16. Calais Campbell. After the deep bomb down the field, Baltimore comes up with the red zone stop. England's going to be forced to kick the field goal to make it a 10-3 game. And the kick is up and good, I want to say. Yes, it is. It is good. And New England's now down by 7. Definitely not what New England wanted after that play. It's only going to be 10-3, though, for Baltimore after the field goal, and with 4:08 remaining in the half. And that's going to be returned by number 14. He'll get down to the 23-yard line. It's now going to be 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens after giving up a holding in the red zone. Keep Stafford from scoring a touchdown and make it forcing him to kick a field goal and make it a 10-3 game. DJ McMurry now. Touchdown would help them out a lot, actually. See if they can do it, though. 10-3. Here we go. McMurray. That's going to be caught to his receiver, number 14. I want to say that was number 14. I saw a 4. It's caught by Sammy Watkins. Yeah, I kind of did 14 with Sammy Watkins. I had a feeling it was. That was caught by Sammy Watkins. It's not going to be 2nd and 3 for Baltimore. Down at the 38-yard line. And this one off. That is to, I want to say that's Bell. No, it's Dobbins. And he gets down to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 2 right now. Phillips is tackled. He didn't send pressure on McMurray again. So last time it did, and it worked. Let's see what happens. Do they send pressure? It's like a 4-man rush. It'll be 3rd and 2. 3 minutes remaining in the half. And that pass over the middle is caught. Is it caught? Yes, it is. It is caught. It's caught by Marquise Brown. It's not going to be second. It's not going to be 1st and 10. 3 minutes remaining. Counting down. And Brown into almost double coverage there with McCourty covering. It's not going to be 1st and 10. And there's no play action. No pressure coming. No pressure. Down deep sideline. Wide open. That's Marquise Brown. And now down deep in New England territory. Almost deep in New England territory. Down to 38. So that amazing crossbody pass in the snow. It's going to be first. It's going to be 1st and 10 if I can stop coughing. Nobody on Marquise Brown. They did get both feet inbounds. The New England defense getting frustrated right now. Cannot stop this team. They cannot stop Baltimore right now. And this one off. No, it's a keeper on a read option. And Murray's going to get tackled at the 32-yard. 2nd and 6. So 2nd and 6 for Baltimore. What's going to happen? 2nd and 6 right now. Coming to 2-minute warning, and they get it off just before the 2-minute warning. So this play will be the final one before the 2 minutes. And McMurray's going to take this one off, and he's going to get the first down. He's going to slide down. He will slide down at the 24th. Minute 53 remaining. That's the 2-minute warning. All right, now Baltimore up 10-3. This game it's looking pretty good right now for Baltimore. They can just keep playing like this for the second half. That'll be good too. That pass deep down the field, caught. Who is that? Marquise Brown or Sammy Watkins? Sammy Watkins. Second section of the game. It's out down at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Sammy Watkins on the sideline. They get the feet down. And a nice job by Sammy Watkins to keep the feet in bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 for Baltimore, having a chance to make it a 17-3 ball game. McMurray the pass. McMurray. Pressure coming in. End zone wide open with Robert Bateman for a touchdown. What a pass and what a route Robert Bateman and McMurray took. The ball placement was there. The receiver was there. And everything just came together on that play. Bullets that went over the Robert Bateman. Nothing that the New England defense could do there. And the Baltimore Ravens looking to get away with this game. Looking to break the trend of the higher seed losing. They're up 17-3 pending the extra point. We're up by 3 possessions. We're going up by 2 possessions here. Pick is up and good. New England does get ball at the start of the second half. So New England definitely have a shot to score a touchdown here. Then have a shot to score a touchdown and tie the ball game up at 17. So this game is definitely not over. But it seems over, but it's definitely not over. Stafford not playing as good as he needs to be. They're forced on a 4-and-out on their first drive. And they got the deep pass to number 16. This seems like it was going to be a touchdown, make it a 10-7 game. End up scoring the field goal after being stopped on the 3-and-out, and yeah, New England's not doing good. Olsen Wicks will kneel this one down in the end zone, and now down to the 25-yard line. Stafford will drive 75 yards, try and get this team a touchdown to give them some momentum going into the half. Field goal definitely doesn't do it in this situation. 1st and 10 now. First and 10. Stafford the pass. Stafford gonna heat this one down the field. Last time it was caught. This time it's caught again. Oh my goodness, it is! Myers with 2 deep ball catches. What a play! Tell me again, this time in near double coverage. Stafford just heaves this one down the field, and you see that's a near double coverage right there. But it's still one-on-one coverage, and Myers on Peters. He's still able to beat him now twice in the deep ball. This time they're only down to 22 instead of the 12. About a minute remaining in the first half. Stafford the pass, gets one down middle of the field. That's caught by number 15.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And that's going to be 1st and goal. Does stop. It's caught by Nelson Aguilar. We 1st and goal at the 7. And now New England with a shot to score a touchdown, and then hopefully the defense can hold so they can score another touchdown the next drive. And that pass in the end zone, double coverage, but it is caught by Schmidt. Is it? No, that's caught by Henry. Not Schmidt, that's caught by Henry. There's the 1st down and goal. What am I talking about? That was a touchdown. If you look at this double coverage, 2 receivers right there. If 22 gets his head around, that's an interception. But he doesn't turn his head around. And because of that, Henry's able to get a pretty easy touchdown. And now, Baltimore running off their first touchdown of the game. This game is not over. It is now with the extra point. It's going to be 17-10, Baltimore. So this game definitely not over. Stafford surprised getting another deep bomb down the field to number 16. That's pretty good all game long. They could just get that deep bomb. They could most likely have a chance to win this game. New England right now, they're coming back though. With less than a minute to go. Still some time on the clock for Baltimore to drive the ball down the field, at least in the field goal territory, so Justin Tucker can get the field goal and make it a 2-possession game. Kick is off and away. Watkins will return it from the 6. And Watkins gets it down, breaks the tackle, and gets it down to the 23. And about 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Right now, Baltimore's looking good, but after that last drive, I think they need to start. I think they might need to change the cornerback matchups around. So that's Peters. That's Marcus Peters getting absolutely mossed twice on a deep bomb. The guy he's covering. So maybe you try and edit your cornerback matchups to where they're now set by height, so that doesn't happen. We'll have to see. It's not going to be 1st and 10. McMurray, pass pressure coming. He's going to throw a deep bomb on his own, and that one's going to be caught. No, incomplete. I don't want to say he had his defender beat. He just doesn't step out of bounds. That is a nice grab. So Baltimore almost getting a deep bomb of their own in the New England territory, but that doesn't work. Now at the 23-yard line. That's the pass. McMurray. Pressure coming. He's going to get this one over to his receiver. I think it was Dobbins, and a timeout called by Baltimore. So it'll be 3rd and 5. 40 seconds remaining. That was caught by Dobbins. 40 seconds remaining in the half. The 3rd and 5 at the 28. New England desperately needing a stop. Third and 5. Back to pass. McMurray throws this one over to his receiver again. There's a fumble on the play, and it's recovered by Baltimore. Ooh, Dobbins almost fumbled and cost him a possible tying touchdown for New England. But Dobbins with the reception gets the first down, recovers his own fumble surprisingly. And it is going to be 1st and 10. First and 10 with 33 seconds left and a timeout remaining for Baltimore. Here we go. McMurray the pass. McMurray down the check down route to Andrews, and that's going to be caught. Time to stop. It'll be 2nd and 9. Here we go. McMurray back to pass. Throws this one up the middle of Dobbins, and Dobbins gets tackled at 45. Last timeout called by Baltimore. It'll be 3rd and 1. So it'll be 3rd and 1. 21 seconds remaining, so possibly the final play of the game. Of the half, I should say. That pass over the middle, caught by Mark Andrews. That's going to be the first down, but they have no timeouts remaining. And because of that, it does not seem like... Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're going to get anything off, so New England is going to get away at halftime with a 17-10 deficit. And they have a shot to tie this ball game up at the start of the second half. Us being almost an hour into the game so far. Let's see what happens here. Let's take a look at the next gen stats. New England definitely not doing good in the air. Stafford definitely having trouble there. We took a look at the next gen stats for Baltimore. Looks like they're on the same frequency. Looks like they're onto the same play style as New England, and for that first half, and they've got the same frequency on that on the short pass. But Baltimore's completed way more of the short passes compared to New England. That's why Baltimore's up ahead of this game. New England's defense definitely has to adjust, try and maybe start a comeback against Baltimore. It's still a close game. New England with the ball at the beginning of the second half. They score a touchdown, then they tied the game. Justin Tucker will be ready to pick this one off to the New England return team. After we caught by Olsen Witch. And Olsen Witch will get down at the 24-yard line. Remember, if a game goes into overtime or plus, it ends in a tie. Person who scored last would win the game. So technically, if New England tied this ball game up, no one scored for the fourth quarter and overtime, New England win the game because they scored. Because they scored. We did hear that the commissioners were going to look at that rule. As Matt's going to take the ball and he'll run it up to the 30-yard line for a 6-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 4. But we heard that the commissioners were going to definitely take a look at that rule and see what they can do with it. Maybe implement a double overtime to where, obviously I'll have to restart a game, and then whoever scores first would win the game. We'll just see what happens in this offseason. As that's going to be intercepted! Interception by Marlon Humphrey. Stafford tries throwing up the middle, and Humphrey is there to pick the ball off, and a chance to tie the game, and their first possession of the second half is over. See, Humphrey just gets ahead of the person he's defending. He just jumps up and grabs the ball from 86, and he's able to return that one for I believe 5 yards. And now Baltimore, after that interception, have a chance to pull away at this one. Remember, winner of this game faces Cleveland in the divisional round, and we saw from last season, Baltimore ended up pulling the win from Cleveland, from the 2019 Super Bowl champions, by a score of 14-7. That pass is going to be caught. That was DJ McMurray to, I want to say that was Mark Andrews. I'm not too sure. I wasn't really paying attention there. No, it was Ricard there. He's now down 23-yard line. 7:10 remaining in the third quarter. Second and 1. And this one, it's going to be another read option to McMurray, but McMurray gets nowhere. It's going to be 3rd and 3 after the Devin McCourty tackle. That'll be 3rd and 3. See, the lineman it worked out for the lineman, but no one could block. But Marquise Brown did not hold his block against Devin McCourty. Because of that, McCourty was able to get to the quarterback. It's at 3rd and 3 now. 6:30 remaining in the third. McMurray to pass. McMurray almost intercepted. Are you kidding me? Wow, that was almost almost what could have been a pick 6 by Kyle Van Noy. And now it's a 3 and out for Baltimore. Now it's going to be the first time no, it's going to be a field goal. I completely forgot. They were in field goal range. Justin Tucker. And for about the 36-yard field goal, and it is good. because of that. Now it is a 20-10 game with Baltimore's lead. (20-10) is our score right now. 6:22 remaining in the third quarter. Tucker kicks it down to Olsenwich. Olsenwich returns it from the 5, and he'll get down to the 22. So last drive, the last drive we had with this New England Patriots offense, Stafford ended up throwing an interception to Marlon Humphrey, which led to a field goal drive by Baltimore. Touchdown here makes it a 3-point game instead of a tie game. So Baltimore definitely looking for the stop. New England, however, also looking for the touchdown, though. So I think New England's going to drive down the field, but I don't think they're going to get a touchdown. I think they might go for a field goal, not to be a 3-and-out. First and 10. And this one off. No, play action. Stafford almost gets sacked. He's going to roll out of the pocket. He's going to throw this one over the field, and it's going to be incomplete to his receiver. Right now, Baltimore looking really good here in this AFC Wild Card game.